Hey guys!
We are back on BuzzChomp.
Make sure you're subscribed.
Thank you. Oh yeah.
Follow along on my pregnancy journey, kids. I've never had a baby before, and now I'm pregnant. We're on week 19, kids. Week 19! This past week, I had a lot of time to do some reflection on everything that's going on in our country, in our world. I honestly think that everyone has the right to their own opinion. I can agree or I can disagree with it, but that's our right. For those of you who are Americans, we have freedom of speech. We live in a free country, so people can really believe and preach whatever they want to preach. As most of you all know, if you've been watching my vlogs, I'm having a little girl. And after everything that conspired with the whole election, it left me really, really sad. I'm going to put out there, I thought it would be awesome if we would have our first woman president. I do not think that there is anything different than men and women, honestly, except physical strength. And that can really be argued because, hello, women have had babies. Women have done it, survived it, and done it again. Some women have even done it like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. Crazy. Sometimes I'd like to see a man do that and then see how they think about a woman. But this whole thing got me thinking. It got me thinking about the world that we're bringing our children up into. It got me think about the world that I'm going to bring my little Maddi into. And I realized just how lucky I am that I think the way that I think and I feel the way that I feel. I was raised by a very strong woman, a very strong, independent woman, an amazing person, and still works to this day, who has always given back to her community and charity and is always looking out for others. She taught me to be strong, and she told me that I can do anything that I set my mind to, which to this day, I completely agree with her. I completely agree with her. She told me that I was smart and beautiful since as young as I can remember, and she told me I needed to believe that and own that, and I always, always have. So for me, no matter what's going on in the landscape of our country, no matter who's running it, no matter what his views are on women, I know that all of that is just out of a fear. It's out of a fear that one day everybody is going to see that we are all equal people. We are all totally equal. Like, we're all the friggin' same. We really, really are. We can all do whatever we want. And honestly, being a man doesn't make you any stronger, doesn't make you any better than being a woman. And that's what I'm going to teach my little girl. That's what I'm going to teach Maddi. That there's no difference between her and a boy that was born on the same day as her. If anything, she's going to fight harder, she's going to live longer, she's going to be stronger, and she's going to have a way more positive attitude because honestly, she's going to make her way in this world and she's going to believe in herself first and foremost above anything else. And for me, I'm super, super lucky that I have a husband that agrees with me 100% and feels the same way I do about men and women and is so excited to have a little girl. He told me he had dreams before we knew it was a girl of her lying on his chest and them like lying in a backyard on a like by a pool and stuff like that, and him and her, and he's gonna love her and treat her so wonderfully, and he's gonna treat her with so much respect because that's how he does it. That's what he does in his life. But for me, in my 19 weeks of growing a little life inside me and growing a little female life inside me, I'm not gonna let any of this get me down. I'm not gonna let it change the way that I treat Maddi. I'm not going to let it change the way that I raise her, and I'm going to make sure, if anything, that she knows that she can do anything that she sets her mind to, and that there's no difference between her and a man, and there's no difference between her and anyone. It doesn't matter what her skin tone is. It doesn't matter what she looks like. We're all the same. Instead of looking down upon people that we don't come in contact with often, instead of looking down upon people because of the way they look or because of their religion, it's just silly, kids. I'm not going to raise my daughter in a world that feels like that. That's not going to exist, and I'm not going to let that in. I'm not going to let that penetrate her and her little world. I will not, because she is going to be an amazing, smart, and beautiful woman, and she can do anything. She can grow up to be president one day if she wants to. She can grow up to rule the world, for all I know. Comment below and let me know how you're empowering your little baby, boy or girl. Doesn't matter, kids. Yeah. Follow along on my pregnancy journey, kids. I've never had a baby before, and now I'm pregnant.
Tune back in
More from Maddi and Dan
on BuzzChomp.
Subscribe.
Oh yeah, thank you.